The coronavirus lockdown has brought the issue of domestic conflict into sharp focus. The UK's largest domestic abuse charity, Refuge, has reported a 700% increase in calls to its helpline, and it's struggling to source sufficient accommodation to cope with the increased demand. The number of deaths resulting from domestic violence is at its highest level in 5 years. This is unacceptable and we believe preventable.
On Friday we ran a design sprint and we came up with the name Flyte. We also created wireframes and user flows for the solution. We then worked on the brand identity and creating a comprehensive spec on Saturday, as well as creating more high fidelity layouts. Then on Sunday we created the prototype in Envision Studios.
Flyte finds emergency transport and accommodation for anyone needing to escape a domestic conflict situation. Payment isn't necessary, so the user's financial situation isn't a barrier. It also notifies a relevant caseworker that an incident has occurred so they can follow up. And it gives the user access to useful resources and information from relevant stakeholders. Flyte is much quicker and costs far less than traditional sheltered accommodation services. Flyte is designed to diffuse conflict situations before they escalate, easing the burden on overstretched emergency services. Flyte is a discreet, accessible one-stop shop for abuse victims where user safety and positive next steps are the top priority. Speed is a crucial factor, so the whole process has been streamlined to provide immediate assistance anytime, anywhere.
Our next steps for Flyte are to continue our discovery phase and to test our assumptions and consult with experts to answer the questions that arose during the hack. We also want to establish relationships with potential strategic partners, including Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, PayPal and Refuge. We will then build a team to develop our basic prototype into a fully functional MVP that we can test with real-world users.
The primary goal of Flyte is to get people out of harm's way and to a safe haven as quickly as possible, but it is in no way intended to be a substitute for calling the police if a crime has been committed.